We back. Everyone's geared up. I gave Dorian a few things that we had. Nothing great, but his weapon's good, his armor's not the greatest. So, we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh. The anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power, the anchor discharges uncontrollably. Great. So I gotta watch that. Anytime that gets full,
like this, it will kill you.
it blows
Solus
up.
must help as he did at Haven.
Solus, the agent of Fen Harel. I suspected something was off with our unwashed
We gotta just use it. Yikes. Alright, everyone heal up. Bro, we're trying to get the stupid armor. And no armor. How's it going? She's one ability point away from getting what I think the armor will be. But I doubt we're gonna get that in time. So she, meaning Vivian, focuses on electricity. Dorian's kind of like a mix. He's got electric, but he's got other stuff as well. Hello, everybody. Hey, how's it going? Don't mind me. Just vibing. How long it takes to charge that. Ow. Hey, how's it going? I said 6. Why you stabbing me, bro? It's kind of messed up. So Cassandra's the only one who managed to stay in the group the entire time. I don't think I ever traded her off. Or if I did, it was briefly. Oh, it goes full. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Keep going. You think it does more damage the more it's full? I don't know if it said that. Probably. Probably did, probably does. Hi, how's it going? I'm really gonna throw bombs next to bombs. It's some kind of toxic. They're bombs. That's gonna blow up. Or not. Okay. Makes perfect sense. The exploding arrow does not blow up the exploding bomb. Look how little Dorian's health is. This is not gonna go well. Now all damage melee is going to Cassandra exclusively. It's just not a good combo. 3 mage or 3 distance. I don't like it. Okay, yeah, it definitely does more damage. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, maybe not. I thought it killed all of them. Wasn't sure if I survived that. Why is that? See, the problem with this game is that you have to move the stupid... Well, you don't have to, you could do this, but who does that? So I do this with the mouse, and then I lose the cursor. Yeah, okay, I get it. Ow. Don't you dare. You're all gonna blow up. That's what you get. Can you go away? Yeah, it does like double, I think, if it's on the second one, so it must do triple on the third. Problem is I don't get to save it because I gotta kill them. I don't get how that's being blocked. Please die, please die. I bet if I charge it up fully, it would probably kill me. Let's try and... let's just pop one of these. Oh, that uses all of it, okay. That's a good way of doing it quick. That's a big dude. What just happened? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a fight. I think Blackwall's the one who had the other focus ability, which is unfortunate. Explosion. He's in a shield. Speaking of, both these idiots have the shield ability, and I don't have a shield. Focus the ads first.
Be ready. They have reinforcements.
Of course they do. Can I just like go in your little bubble and hurt you? I guess not. Or if it did, it didn't do a lot of damage. Get to Solus before that. Don't touch me. Okay, that moves. That moves a lot. Okay. You're being quite rude, sir. Explosion. This dude's got a lot of health. I'm gonna try and save it for a tier 3. So much for these reinforcements. Not that I'm complaining. It's kind of dumb. Why have a bubble if you can't go in the bubble and hurt them? Give him a generic shield. That was a lot. Hello. Oh. Oh.
It seems the Cerebat is no longer following orders.
Excuse me? I have no clue what just happened there. Explosion. See, that's the problem. They fall on the ground, which makes it... Okay, that's just unfortunate. Makes it look like they're dead. But then they're not dead. Like, that really didn't do that much damage. It's a big number, but still got a big old health bar. You shall die. It's like our DPS is just tragic. There's a bomb. That's gonna hurt. How'd that go through her and not her? Continue. I can't believe Solus is a traitor now. Everyone's just a traitor. Solus, Black Wall, Iron Bowl. What's next? Varric? Can I go through this?
One of the mirrors must lead out of here.
Well, it's not that one. Hey, how's it going? I like how it just knocks me backwards. You're doing great over there, guys. Where the heck am I? Yeah. That still hit me. Ow. And goodbye.
Let us finish this.
Boss fight.
You are dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Boss fight and she's got no health. Heal up. No, not a boss fight. Okay. Boss fight. What are you putting a bubble around that for? They're in perfect sync, that's cute. Let's do one of these. See, they just don't always use their abilities when they should. Hello. Did not see that being a thing. You. Can't get out of there. I was trying to press 2, but she doesn't have that ability. seen these guys in a while. I still love how that doesn't work. I'm literally holding S, and I'm not going backwards. I'm just getting hooked out here. Literally. Actually, literally. Those stupid guys. I don't understand what's happening with that. Explosion. Get rid of that jerk. Great, another rift. Just what everyone always wanted. Insta-kill. This dude just does not want to go down. Get out of the fire. Oh look, Dorian's almost dead. What does this do? Oh, look at that, I never noticed that. Honestly, we should focus this jerk. Ow. Ow.
Cannot touch him. Use your mark.
I don't know what's happening. I just went in to use this and then that happened. Okay. I guess it worked. Perfect. Just as I planned. Now, where's this traitor at? You better have a good explanation. I'm honestly not a fan of the Iron Bowl betrayal. Like, it makes sense because it's like his people, I guess. But like, you have a character and like, say I used him the entire playthrough and he just betrays you. No hesitation, no like anything, just sorry. Can you kill him? It's kind of weird.
Maraskata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Well, you have a book on your arm.
Solus.
I don't understand like what
That should give us more time.
he is.
I suspect you have questions.
Like what they've said this like throughout the whole DLC. I don't understand what this Fen Harel is. This.
The Canary believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen Harel.
The Canary reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythor, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Fen Harel.
I was soulless first. Fen Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose.
I'm so confused. I must have
You
missed
also know
something.
the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
I could just kill him. So you're a
Are
god.
you a fragment of what Fen Harel once was? Like Mythal?
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
Wow, that's a lot of questions. Why?
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
I'm getting so
Had I
confused.
not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
What's the difference between the Veil and the Fade? I thought the Fade was bad.
You banished the false gods? You didn't kill them?
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever,
What the heck does that
paying the
mean?
ultimate price for their
I'm
misdeeds.
so confused.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
What's an
She was the
Evanurus?
best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
The Evanurus were Elven mages? How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for
So is he a
simplicity.
god or is he just a mage?
Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
So they're just people. But what about him?
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via de Thara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration.
I'm sure there are people who will see this
I
and they're
will
like,
save the elven
wow,
people,
everything finally
even
makes
if it means
sense.
this world must die.
Why is that necessary?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You will survive this day, Inquisitor. And though I owed you an explanation, I will not give you tools to use against me. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
What a stupid thing to say. Don't worry that I'm basically planning to kill everyone.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
Why'd you give him the orb?
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Divinta Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
Yeah, you're not really... Like, I get it, but, like, it's not worth it. You're basically killing a lot of people. So, that sounds pretty bad.
So at least some of the stories about the Dread Wolf are true.
But what's the
I
Dread
did not
Wolf?
lead a rebellion against
That's the next
immortal
game, but what does that
kings
mean?
without getting my hands bloody. You must
So
understand.
confused.
I
I'm so
awoke in a
confused.
world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
The fault is hardly yours. The veil was my creation. Another of my countless mistakes.
I don't
You never
excuse me, I
cared
don't
about
appreciate
us.
anything he says.
We were the means to an end.
You have a castle, an army, and a title that leaves every world leader quaking in fear. Be content.
You control the Illuvians now?
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
How is it that this guy's supposedly all-powerful, but when he was under my employment, he was garbage?
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Isn't it? Perhaps we should ask your friend, the Iron Bull. Tell me, where is he? Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
I'm just gonna keep doing questions.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
I will do what I must. But there is no benefit in allowing harm to come to innocence before it's necessary. And the Qunari offended me.
Bro, we should have killed him.
So you let us do your dirty work.
The mistake was yours to fix, Inquisitor.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes.
I thought he did something that said it would buy him some time.
Ultimately, none but I could have borne the mark and lived. Your death would cause more senseless chaos, more bloodshed. It is unnecessary. Though I doubt you will thank me. Live well, while time remains.
What just happened? What'd he do? How are you gonna have joyful music right now? What just happened?
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, none of us would be here to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. but Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
I don't have an arm. Did I miss that? Because it didn't look like he lost an arm. It just looked like he did something. Like, I still had an arm in that scene, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so... Okay, let's think of this. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger, but risk corruption. The Inquisition will serve Victoria. What's the difference here? They're the exact same, it's just different wording. Okay, well that's not gonna happen. We ain't disbanding nothing. We will serve. We will keep the peace. Yeah, we're doing this one.
You all know what this is.
But look at me.
A writ from Divine Justinia,
I can't ever use a
authorizing
bow
the
again.
formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. The Inquisition saved the people of Ferelden when you couldn't. We are not disbanding.
I need to go back and watch that. I'm
And we
pretty
are
sure my arm was
certainly not
intact.
submitting to an emperor who only sits on his throne because we put him there. There's worse coming than anything you've yet seen. So we'll play nice. We'll bow. Not to you. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Whoa. He told them. That was actually kind of cool. Look at stupid Seraph on the side. What's up? Can I get a fake arm? It's kind of funny, all those people right there I don't care about. All the people on the right. And Varric could be like a little more in the middle. But now, is the next game gonna be a continuation of these people? Because like that'd be kind of cool. Because like obviously the previous games, if you had played them, you can like tie in stuff into this game. So I assume that'll happen again. Maybe all my choices will be the same, that'd be sick. Why'd you just come back? Whoa. That was pretty cool. Do I have to read that? Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. To who? Oh. As a Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a much more manageable size. More manageable. I'm not good at reading out loud, bro. Many who had served went home, though the remaining forces was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari returned back to the north. Cowards. Actual cowards. Few knew what debates were raged in Par Vollen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Why does everyone hate the Qunari? Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mirrored in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. Whoa. Cassandra continued her reign as Divine Victoria, rebuilding fractured alliances and settling the Inquisition into its new role as her personal guard. Maybe get a new hat while you're at it. Her efforts were successful, and for a time, they saw peace. Wow. So beautiful. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. How is she doing both those things? For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a new purpose few outside their orders could guess. What could they be doing? While Divine Victoria could never marry, it was obvious that she remained close to the Inquisitor. Wow. Had I known that that was going to be like a thing, maybe I would have changed some of that. The romance, impossible as it was sincere, became the subject of courtly songs about a woman who went to the Maker, leaving the man she loved. Whoa. But always glancing back and smiling, which is a... oh my god. Maybe she could, you know, change the rules on that? Vivian was elected Grand Enchanter of the Circle of Magi, probably Magi, but her inauguration was not as triumphant as she had hoped. That's kind of sad. Maleficent. Those veteran mages of the Inquisition who did not return to the fold formed a new college of enchanters as a rival organization to her circle. Wow. You just started and already people are against you. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the South, vying for power. Wow. You know, this would be much better if it was narrated instead of me doing it. Liliana continued to act as the Inquisition spy master in its final months as an independent organization. Next slide. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Charter, Rector, and Harding. I don't know who the first two are. Many believed that Liliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. Next. Sarah left the Inquisition with scarcely more ties than when it began, disappearing back to her confusing weave of favors and friends. Yeah, because no one liked her. After seeing the world brought to the brink of arrogance and pride, it was a blessing to return to normal, however strange normal it might be. However strange and normal it might be. With frequent visits to her whittle. Who's that? I don't know what that means. We never used her. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. That being. Yes. Okay. Sure. I hated Sarah. Varric took up the role of Viscount, and with the help of his friend Hawke, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. Viscount. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. Marshes. Marshes? Marches? Marshes. Marches. There's no S. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. This is long. It was never clear if the Iron Bull knew he would be forced to turn on the Inquisition or if he was lying the entire time. Honestly, who cares? He's a coward. Fake. Regardless, after his death, whatever mercenaries across Orlais and Ferelden were looked upon with suspicion. Good. Never trust them ever again. Those who remained in the south found their lives even harder as a result. Maybe not that good. It's kind of rude, but you know, you can't trust them. Apparently. After the Inquisition transitions into a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as a commander of its forces. He was kind of pointless, to be honest. Like, out of the, few, he's the worst. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. He didn't do anything. He was just like, guys, I'm here. At least Josephine was, more talkative. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to cease lyrium usage. Yeah, they're all addicts. And as chaos reigned in the north and threats to the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. It's so beautiful. I wonder... They're giving them story. Dorian returned to Devinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. They're giving them too much story, so maybe the next game won't be after to where these guys are still around, because Solas apparently can live for a long time. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister whoever, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore redeemed Devinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Is he the last person? Those fighting by Magister Pavus's side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. They literally make him look like Doctor Strange. Whether for vital information or for moral support, these talks seem to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. That's so beautiful. I've never read this much. It's been probably since school. After easing the Inquisition's transition to the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. In a few years, Josephine's parents stepped down and Josephine became the official head of House Montelier. There's no one else after this, right? She devoted her time to managing the estate's finances and navigating her social whirl of Antiva. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. Yeah, because they're all cowards. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen Haral wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. Who's the Dreadwolf? I still don't get that. I'm understanding everything, I think, except for that, and what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Bunch of cowards. Achievement. Forever marked.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to
It'd be interesting if Liliana was
Solas knows everything about us. Who we
whatever,
are, how we work,
divine.
our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will stop Solas by any means necessary.
We should have tried to kill him. I was trying to be nice. Wow. I'm surprised. That was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed that. That was a nice little expansion-y poo. definitely worth it. The other one, the other two, nah. Like the Avar, whatever the heck, that was honestly kind of dumb. Didn't really care that much. And then the lines, I mean, it was interesting, but like the story, didn't really care. This story though was good because it was the direct continuation of the main story, which was pretty good. The only main thing I have a problem with this game, and I guess it's just because it's the type of game, I don't like the combat. The combat is whack. It's boring. I don't do anything. I'm literally just holding left click and pressing 1 to 7 or 8, whatever it is. It's just not that great. Alright, let's get out of this. I don't want to see this. What is this? To all of you who have played Dragon Age Inquisition, why would you cry? Raise it high. Everyone raise your blades. Next. 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 Never know what button to press. Oh. So what happens if you hit continue? Oh. Okay. Well, one, what's weird is they're not in the group. 2, that's kind of messed up. You can't play again. I thought you could. Well, I guess no matter what, that's it. That's kind of annoying because there was something I wanted to do. We never did the there was that place with the shards. I was planning on going there and I always kept forgetting. And then I was, while doing this, thinking we were going to do that, but I guess not. That's it. You cannot continue playing. That's actually really surprising. Like, I can't go dragon hunting or anything. Well. Alright. I'm dying. Well, it'll be interesting to see the next game. But, that's not for now. Cool, though. Nice DLC. Probably one of the better DLCs for a game. Story, just way better. Anyway, for now, we wait, and we